ladies and gentlemen, the first match of Absolute Justice. Singles action. Not fall to 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, your rising generation league champion,
Ladies and gentlemen, to the super card of the summer. This is Absolute Justice 2017. Brad Stutts and Cecil, Absolute Straight Up Scott, are in the booth. Cecil, it is the super card of the summer, and tonight on an extended episode of CWF Worldwide, we bring you Absolute Justice in its entirety.
The whole thing, I think it's like a pay-per-view tonight. I'm very excited. You got me working hard and under the weather here, Brad Stutts.
It is a hot night in the Carolinas. We thank you wherever you are in the world for joining us at CWFWorldwide.com for, like you said, it's a special event. We bring you the entire Absolute Justice card. Here tonight, we kick things off with a Generations clash as the rookie, Cain Justice, goes up against the well-versed, experienced, handsome Mitch Connor. Cecil Scott, you have felt firsthand Cain Justice's vendetta, hold on, against the established guard here at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, but if Cain Justice found himself, if he found me to be a handful, he's going to be in for a long night against Mitch Connor. That's, showing myself all due respect.
Caught Mitch right in the back of the neck there.
But Mitch, I think he will actually fare, oh God. He'll fare reasonably well on the ground because he'll turn it into a grounded pound. He's not going to try to out-wrestle Cain.
Cain Justice, of course, a former student at the CWF Mid-Atlantic Dojo, felt like he was not progressing fast enough to his likings, basically felt like he should already be on live events and not just a trainee in practice. Look at Cain slinging those knees towards Connor.
And we know Connor, he's had neck injury and neck surgery in the past. And I know for a fact, Cain, he's very well aware of that.
Yeah, Cain Justice has the benefit of a lot more footage, more readily available of Mitch Connor than there is of Cain Justice. Oh, knee right to the face. Mitch Connor.
Oh, give me that neck.
Upwards of a dozen years. Boom, neck breaker. Mitch Connor, upwards of a dozen years as a pro. Cover from Justice. Only got two. Cain Justice. Gotta be, here's another cover. He's gotta be less than 50 pro matches in. So there's a lot more footage readily available of Mitch Connor throughout his career than there is of the relatively inexperienced Cain Justice.
Yeah, I would say Mitch Connor's had, upwards of 1,000 matches, if not more, in his career. All across the country, the Midwest. He started in the Midwest with guys like Austin Aries and Hammermier and guys like that.
Justice with the ankle pig.
And one thing I've noticed about Justice, he seems like he learned from his match with me, where I tried to come in and like all guns a-blazing, and he didn't let Mitch do that here.
Justice got that arm trapped. Justice lives and breathes by that arm arm and that neck work. He's got the arm trapped and he's got all the pressure on the neck. Connor got to slip out. Justice has still got the arm.
It looked like he was trying to slip in maybe a Goga-Flauta there, but he couldn't quite get it all manipulated.
They're thinking of Handsome Mitch to try to maneuver Cain Justice's shoulders to the mat. One fall. This, of course, a non-title bout. Cain Justice. You will notice the fight shorts.
Oh, no, this is...
Could be going for that TBD. Cain Justice, this is real dangerous. Going for that TBD.
This is a...
Oh, into the sunset flip. Connor shifted his weight and he almost beat him, but Justice has got the ankle.
Got the ankle. That's... Honestly, that's a very borderline move, that TBD. It's almost a pile driver, which is, of course, illegal. Nice roll through by Mitch.
Connor slips through. Justice trying to control his body and trying to hold on to that ankle. Handsome Mitch slugging away. Mitch got to make something happen here. He's going to be better off, I think, just throwing hurting bombs will Handsome Mitch Connor.
Notice when Mitch is in control, he doesn't let Cain get a lot of separation, and that's why. He doesn't want Cain to get that arm.
Justice will gnaw on that arm like a dog with a bone. Crossface perhaps. Yeah, he's got cranking on the neck. Connor in a bad way. You'll notice the fight shorts and the attire of Cain Justice. He felt like he was not progressing far enough, fast enough at the CWF Mid-Atlantic dojo and joined the Bushido dojo for judo.
Right.
And basically started incorporating judo tactics into his wrestling.
Got a sugar hole hooked here.
And honestly, to his credit, his career did accelerate at that point.
This is a really big departure from Cain. He's known to shark that arm, but it's all been the neck here.
That was a good move from Connor, but Cain Justice wisely left one shoulder off the mat. Oh. Connor trying to engage in a slugfest, but Justice will be more dangerous with his feet.
Yeah, Mitch, man, he's weary after that kick. Yeah, Mitch is really trying to turn this thing into a slugfest.
Yeah, I gotta believe that's Mitch Connor's best bet. Former Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion, former Mid-Atlantic Television Champion. If he can just throw hurting bombs, he'll knock this kid out. Woo! Elbow right to the face.
Thought he might have been trying to load up that MC Hammer, but we could see that next.
Connor watching his man here off the ropes. No, drop down. And Connor's head and neck hit the canvas. Connor's head and neck hit the canvas at a high angle.
Yeah, Cain again going after the neck, just punching the base of the neck.
It would have been much better for Connor to land flat and let his core absorb that. His head and neck hit the canvas, and now he's in a bad way. Referee Charles Richardson right there could be looking for a stoppage.
Yeah, Charles, he's right in there. He's known Mitch for so many years. Charles will do the right thing in this case, but man, Mitch Connor, you know he's not going to quit.
A lot of fire in both these individuals, the fiery youngster and the battle-tested veteran.
Yeah, Cain has found himself in 3 consecutive generational type battles here. Cradle to the box.
Shoulders are down, 2, got it! Mitch Connor one step ahead. The veteran one step ahead of the brash youngster. The battle-tested veteran one step ahead of the brash rookie, and Mitch Connor has won it.
6 minutes, 47 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, a very handsome man, Mitch Connor!
The hell am I going to be doing?
He's tough, but he's got some learning to do.
Meine Damen und Herren. Auf dem Weg zum Ring im Namen der King World Star. Jakob Hammermier. Got that great music. That's good thing to play one of the greatest songs ever. But let's get one thing straight. What? fashionable sleek vest. Everybody loves the fashionable ties. Everybody loves the rugged mutton chops. Does this sound familiar? I have changed my personality a handful of times because Chet Stirling, your Ultra J champion, has taken my identity. It's 2017 and identity death is no joke. So since Chet Stirling thinks he can walk around willy-nilly, yanking people's careers out from underneath him, tonight, Jakob repays a favor, Count of Monte Cristo style. Not only am I going to embarrass you in front of your home crowd, Chet, I'm going to take that Ultra J Championship and make my mark here in the CWF.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is Ultra J title defense. Your champion, Chet Stirling. This battle scheduled for one fall with 30-minute time limit.
Hey, referee, come here. Grab this woman real quick. Watch out. Yes, please.
Jakob swings and misses. The Ultra J Championship match is on the line, and Cecil Scott, would we call this a grudge match? Jakob Hammermier, the former lackey for the BDK, basically saying that Chet Stirling stole everything from him. Chet Stirling, of course, years ago, basically the lackey for the Aftermath, and Jakob Hammermier, whoa boy, flying elbow smash from Stirling, cover two. Jakob Hammermier, Seabear, basically outright accusing Chet Stirling of identity theft.
I think from Jakob's point of view, yeah, this is a grudge match. Chet, I don't know, probably doesn't care one way or the other.
Well, there are a lot of striking similarities. Huge neck breaker, rude awakening style. Obviously the vest, the necktie. Like I mentioned earlier, Jakob Hammermier at one point basically was the lackey for the BDK with people like Cesaro, Tim Donst, Aries, and others. Chet Stirling, prior to his training at the CWF Mid-Atlantic Dojo, trained with Aries. So there are a lot of striking similarities between the two of them. And Jakob Hammermier has returned to the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium tonight with fire in his eyes to try and capture the Ultra J Championship. Only two, says referee Chris Sharpe, visiting from Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Yeah, very competent referee, very happy to have him here.
Absolutely, only the best flock to the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. The hometown crowd here, really 1,000,000% behind Stirling. Jakob through, and with the forearm.
And there's a lot, I mean, beyond the superficial, there are a lot of similarities. Both guys built very similarly, very similar height, and very similar styles, if we're being honest.
Yeah, light heavyweight sluggers, you might say. Stirling, big neck breaker. Stirling going to be a little bit quicker. Stirling more high flying.
My title now.
Yeah, Chet, Chet a few less miles on the wheels too. Jakob is a veteran of the game.
Yeah, Jakob competed extensively for Chikara. has traveled all over the country.
I seem to recall us having him way back in about 2009 or so. So he's been around for a minute.
Actually had some of his very first professional matches in the original Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. You're 100% right. He's got a Battlecade credit to his resume.
Yes, he does.
The Jakob Hammermier. Scoop here and a slam perhaps. Taking precise moments to plant Chet Stirling exactly where he wants it. And the loudmouth just keeps on talking.
That's one thing Jakob has never lacked, and that's a voice. Hey, brother's always talking.
Stirling pulling himself up here.
And throughout his career, we've seen his mouth get him into trouble more times than not. I remember very publicly Eddie Kingston shut his mouth for him very, very painfully.
Yeah, Jakob, not only did he have several matches early in his career for CWF Mid-Atlantic, he's competed several times in this arena for Chikara and other organizations. No stranger to the Carolinas as Jakob Hammermier, the head trainer at Steve Carino's CWA Crystal Coast facility.
Absolutely.
Trained Luke Grimes and several others who are starting to make their reputation in the Carolinas. Jakob will raise his profile not just in the Carolinas but all over if he leaves here the international Ultra J champion.
I noticed Chet has picked up his pace. Made this a very furious pace that he has dominated the last couple of minutes.
Of course, this Friday night, Chet Stirling slated to defend this title in a ladder match at Nova Pro Wrestling against the champion of the 1%, Logan Easton LaRoe. Up top, could be the frog splash, could be the blockbuster. Turned him inside out, too. Got it!
Very, very impressive win for Chet Stirling.
5 minutes and 4 seconds. Your winner by pinfall still PWI Ultra Tech Crown Champion, Chet Stirling!
The following is paid for by the gated community.
No, certainly not. We know that's the Logan Easton LaRoe's music.
Logan Easton LaRoe is the champion of the 1%. Logan Easton LaRoe is young and handsome. Logan Easton LaRoe is the gentrification of professional wrestling. Professional wrestling is a sport for gentlemen. It's for superior athletes. Logan Easton LaRoe is the most superior athlete and the champion of the 1%. I don't have haters. I have those who are jealous of me. I have those who wish to be me and that wish to be in the 1%. It's an exclusive group. To be the champion of the 1% means I am the best of the best. I'm the strongest, I'm the fastest, I am the most athletic, I'm the most talented member. On July 14th, Logan Easton LaRoe will be the PWI Ultra J champion. My goal, to defeat Chet Stirling, embarrass him, hurt him, beat him, and capture his championship. I hope you are training as hard as you can. I hope you are preparing as hard as you can. I've beaten you, Chet. I've pinned you to the mat. 1, 2, 3. And you haven't seen the best of Logan Easton LaRoe. But I know I've seen the best of Chet Stirling. And I know what I can do to defeat him. Chet Stirling, you say that you're different. I'm not different. I don't have to be different. Because Chet Stirling, I was born better than you. I've built my body to be better than you. You are going to look a lot different after July 14th. You are going to wrestle a lot different after July 14th. And frankly, Chet Stirling, you're going to be 10 pounds lighter. That's a big difference in weight after July 14th.
check. 1, 2. Oh, no. Your attention, please. Your attention, I need it. So I
Okay.
Start over?
Yes.
Control him! Let's try this again, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's go. The following contest is the everything to lose match. Scheduled for one fall, sudden death. Each team has put something on the line should they lose the fall. Introducing first, risking only Otto's career, the team of Schwanz and Ethan Alexander Sharpe, Moneyball.
On you.
Put their individual masks on the line. Him and Sid. And risking their opportunity for a tag team title shot for one full calendar year, Mecha Mercenary and Aric Andrews, the Sandwich Squad. Putting their titles on the line, the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, Zane and Dave, the
Chet's in the building!
Remember, only the team that loses the ball must declare stipulation.
Good God, Cecil Scott, the fight began before the bell. It is an absolute justice tradition, the everything to lose match. Otto Schwanz has his career on the line, and he is a madman. The Sandwich Squad risk no more shots at the tag team titles for a year, and they are hungrier than ever. The Dawsons risking their Mid-Atlantic tag team titles, and they will fight anyone to keep them. Him and Sis risking their masks. Someone who loses the fall must adhere to this stipulation. Jesus, it's a wild night in Absolute Justice already, C-Bear.
And Otto Schwanz is lit right out of the gate here. He's a madman as it is.
Sis and Otto is a dream match I never knew I wanted. The maniacal Sis against the insane Otto Schwanz. Oh dear.
By the tufts.
Oh good God, he may rip her mask off with his bare hands.
He's just headbutting Sis square in the dome.
Sharpe says, bring her to me.
Did you get a load of that shirt that Ethan Sharpe was wearing?
No, I can't read it. What's it say?
I don't know if I can say it on the air.
Tag into Ethan Sharpe, and yeah, that's quite a t-shirt, folks. We might have to blur that for worldwide. I'm not sure.
Are we going to have to put the Ron Bass, like, red X over it?
Sis. Beating away at Sharpe. These two have had one of the more interesting rivalries in CWF Mid-Atlantic this year.
Yeah, what a sex pervert Ethan Sharpe ended up being.
My God! Tag into the monstrous Mecha.
There's a lot of beef in this ring, not for nothing.
Oh, Lord, and Ethan Sharpe finds himself trapped in the wrong part of town with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's got to be 800 or more pounds of beef all over this ring. Oh, God, and Ethan Sharpe face first to the canvas.
You know, if you're Ethan Sharpe, you've got literally nothing to lose here.
Go. Oh, he sends him to the Dawson's corner. Mecha wants to fight the Dawsons. Remember, you have to beat the Dawsons to win the championships. Every team in this match has put something on the line, and only the person that loses the fall must adhere to this stipulation. If either Dawson loses, they relinquish the tag team titles. If either Sandwich Squad member loses, both men cannot have a tag team title shot for a year. If him or Sis loses, they lose their mask. And if Otto or Sharpe loses, that's Otto Schwanz's career on the line.
Yeah, just like that. But if you're smart for any of these teams, you keep the Dawsons in there. The goal is the tag team titles.
Right, you can only win the titles by beating a Dawson, rather. Sis has got Dave Dawson by the goatee. Now she's got him by the eyes.
So we've seen Sis go after Otto and the Dawsons here. She has no fun.
She went for that big body block and got nothing against Dave Dawson. She went for that body block. A few weeks back, we saw her mow Ethan Sharpe down, but she got nowhere against Dave Dawson.
Yeah, I mean, Sis is stout, but Dave Dawson has easily 200 pounds on her.
She is a sturdy gal, is what you're trying to say.
Very stout.
Good Lord, this crowd is fired up at these 8 wild weirdos.
Yeah, say how you want to play, baby? We gonna play. Meet my friend Otto. Stop! Hey, Otto! Stop! Hey! Stop! Bring her out! Stop! Knock it off! Stop! Stop! Kill each other!
Good Lord, Schwanz gonna kill this broad.
Damn it, knock it off!
Man, Pierce is getting hot in there.
What is Pierce gonna do? We should have had 8 referees for this match.
I don't know, tensions are high in that ring right now.
Well, everyone has something to lose. Literally, it is an absolute justice tradition, the everything to lose match. Good Lord.
Yeah, it is a tradition. We do it more years than not.
I think this is, whoa boy, Big's coming in on Schwanz. Jeez almighty. These guys are gonna tear the ring down. And girl.
I mean, Cross has put these new posts up too, man. He's gonna get triggered if we tear this thing up.
Let's talk about William Cross. He came out at the start of the event. Quite frankly, I thought he was just going to kind of do a welcome to Absolute Justice. William L. Cross announcing his intentions to get back ringside and once again resume his duties as a manager at ringside. Whoa, boy!
Whoa, big slam. Yeah, Cross, one of the more successful managers in CWF history. Led Ric Converse the many heavyweight titles.
And he was right. It was his tutelage that really got Trevor and Chet on the path to becoming champions. Now that could have been the titles right there. Again, you can only win the titles by beating a Dawson.
Right, as much as, you know, under normal circumstances, you keep the Dawsons out of there. You got to keep them in if you want to be a champion.
Mecha off the ropes. Boom! Lariat! Blind tag! Oh my God! 2! Oh! Sharpe almost stole the belt! Ethan Sharpe off the blind tag almost stole the belt! Dave Dawson doesn't even know what happened! Ethan Sharpe is trying to win, Cecil Scott!
Yeah, Sharpe, he tagged out to Dave on the way out.
Wait, what?
The Dawsons have got to fight each other.
Oh, he tagged the wrong man! Oh dear!
Zane's gonna fight his brother.
God, the Sportorium wants to see a fight!
You know they've had a few scraps in their life.
Oh, to say the very least! Oh, cover! Cover! 2! Oh! Aaron Biggs diving on a pile of bodies!
Yeah, who didn't see that coming? Check the last name, dude. You knew they were gonna pull something.
Dawson's trying to beat the system. There are bodies flying all over ringside, and why am I always the one that has to break up these fights?
Let's go home. Man, I don't even. Man, who's legal at this point?
I saw Sharpe get pulled into the ring. Dave Dawson's in the ring. Sharpe is out of the ring. Is it Mecha and Dave Dawson that are legal? I think it is. I think Mecha and Dave Dawson are legal.
I think Pierce is just going to say whoever's in the ring are legal.
Rule ups. Dave saves himself. Oh. Bodies colliding. Oh, boy. Woo! He threw him onto the pile.
Oh, man, from behind, though.
Good God. Remember, someone must adhere to the stipulation. Someone must lose what they risk to enter this matchup. It is everything to lose. One fall, sudden death. One fall decides this contest, and everyone is beyond a fever pitch. Everyone is crazy.
Right, and Pierce has completely lost control of this thing.
It looks as though Zane Dawson and the monstrous Mecha Mercenary have declared themselves legal.
And if they want to declare it, you just let it happen.
Good Lord.
And we're starting to settle back down here. Everybody making their way back to the corners.
Schwanz just screaming nonsense from the far side.
For 1 second.
You think Sharpe can understand it, kind of like Han Solo and Chewbacca?
I don't know if Sharpe is worried about understanding him. Tag in that Dawson's trying to talk sense to Otto. I don't know how well that's going to go.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I think Otto cares more about just making sure his team doesn't get pinned at this point.
Right, Ethan Sharpe risks nothing to enter this matchup. Sickle from Otto. It is only Otto's career that's on the line. Big splash. He got a little piece of it, but he didn't get the body-to-body contact that he wanted.
And we got the Fury. We've got Aaron Biggs.
Good Lord, what a fight. Who's legal? Biggs and McAllister?
Yes, Biggs and him.
That's the former Michael McAllister under that mask, multiple-time former champion. He has been under that mask ever since partnering up with Sis.
Oh, God.
Over a year now, and Sis seems to have some control over the former Michael McAllister. Oh.
Man, I'll give Sis a lot of credit for gumption in this match. She has not taken a back step to anybody.
She ain't never scared. It's a murder! Crushed it!
It's a murder!
Sharpe made the save! Sharpe wants her to keep the mask! Cover! Maybe he wants to take it off of her.
And also keep in mind, he probably still wants the tag belts too.
Uh-oh! Twisting power slam!
He's dead.
We really should have 2 referees, or maybe 16 involved in this one. And now we've got the former champs and the current champs.
And again, this thing is just broken down into chaos.
This is the wildest matchup perhaps we have seen all year. Oh boy! Woo! It comes to Dawson's!
Gonna switch sides.
Now this is exactly what the Sandwich Squad want. They want the Dawsons. You can only win the titles by beating the Dawsons.
Dave's out. They got Zane isolated.
Oh, this is it. Whoa, that's the line.
Lariat?
No, sir. Black Forest Slam. Cover, he's got him. Oh, McAllister. The former Michael McAllister on top of Mecha. These two former tag team champions together, and he's relationship over the years. It almost seemed back in January like McAllister wanted to reconcile.
And Dave's trying to make a pact, Zane, I'm sorry, trying to make a pact with McAllister.
The Dawsons have more to lose than anyone. They've got the tag team titles to lose potentially.
Double clothesline coming.
Swing and a miss. Woo! Crossbody! Cover! 2! Oh! Zane Dawson could have made the save, but he didn't! Zane Dawson could have made the save, but he didn't! The Dawsons saved their titles! Zane Dawson was in perfect position to stand there and watch McAllister get beat! The Sandwich Squad have won the match, but not the belts!
Yeah, boy! 12 minutes, 22 seconds. The Sandwich Squad wins by stipulation. The Fury of him loses his mask.
Good God, that was the wildest match I've seen in ages. And there goes the mask. We knew all along it was Michael McAllister, but he cannot wear that mask anymore. She left him, wait!
Has McAllister been released?
Sis just walked off and left him. The Dawsons are still the champions. And Michael McAllister alone in the ring.
You know, you've known me a long time, and you know I always like a challenge. And whenever somebody tells me I can't do something, that's why I want to go and get it even more. Mike, me and you go way back. Him is dead.
Yes.
You don't need him. Him is your personal exile, just like I had an exile. But what you need is redemption.
Yes.
And I can teach you that. But you're going to have to do it yourself, Mike. I'm not going to run around here and cheat for you. You're going to work for it. Everybody needs to work for things nowadays. That's right, Mike. You don't need him.
I'll trust you.
She sure as hell don't need him.
I'll trust you.
These people don't like him. And Mike, quite frankly, I'm not even scared of him. So the way I see it, you're at a crossroads. You can either come with me or you don't, but you're going to have to walk that walk yourself.
Cross! Cross!
Stand up.
Oh boy.
You people are looking at history tonight. Because not only have I had this for a year, but in 1 month's time, the record for longest reigning television champion will be broken.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to prove to this company, to everyone in the back, and more importantly to all of you, that I am the greatest television champion of all time. Now, stand up for your champion! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Worldwide Television Champion, Aric Andrews. And some of you hopefully know the way that we determine challengers for the Worldwide Television Champion is one of you fans
draws a name. Aric Andrews has no idea who his opponent is. The challenger has no idea that he's about to get a title shot. And Aric, I'll give the devil his due. To pass 1 year as television champion is a hell of an accomplishment. There are a lot of people who have wrestled their entire careers and never been television champion. As a matter of fact, every name in this bucket tonight has never been the television champion. So I've got my volunteer. What's your name? All right, Abby. Anyone you want.
Cool J.
The challenger for the worldwide television champion is the first Ric Converse.
Had to be television. Had to have that. It was a cruiserweight, but you didn't make oh yeah. That title's coming with me tonight. Come on!
Andrews from behind, and the bell sounds. Television title is on the line. Cecil Scott, every name in the bucket tonight had never been television champion. I'll go ahead and tell you, including your own name, but the man who was drawn, the first Ric Converse. What do you do, Cecil Scott, when you have won every major championship but one? You win that one.
Absolutely. I think Ric Converse kind of slipped everybody's mind. He just assumed that he's held everything. He's one of the most decorated champions ever.
Former Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion, 6-time former Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, former AWA World Champion, AWA World Tag Team Champion. He's held a lot of gold, but he has never, been the worldwide television champion in all these years.
And this would really cement his place as, and honestly, the Babe Ruth, the stalwart of CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Absolutely. Former CWF Rumble winner way back in 2005. Former Weaver Cup Tournament champion back in 2010. Converse was never the Rising Generation League champion. He was already experienced out by the time that the Rising Generation League was created, so he cannot catch Roy Wilkins, who has won everything, but he can win everything but that RGL championship if he is victorious tonight.
And this is, I would say, definitely the stiffest test that Aric Andrews has had to face for that title.
Well, Andrews has already been beaten half to death by Converse. Andrews is marked up.
Yeah, Converse is fired up here. He's had a couple of bad losses recently.
What? You still see?
And Aric Andrews, guns to the eyes here. He's actually turned this thing around a little bit.
Yeah, Converse, the former PWI heavyweight champion, lost that title under controversial circumstances back in December to the Rottweiler, CW Anderson, who holds that championship to this day. Converse basically was knocked out and then placed in a submission hold. The referee called for the bell because Converse was not responsive, but Converse never quit. Anderson locked the submission hold on an unconscious man. Anderson was awarded the championship, but Converse never quit.
Absolutely never quit, and then there were just extenuating circumstances in the rematch.
Yeah, Anderson was locked in a submission hold from Converse in the rematch. Cover, hold on, two. And Anderson outright blatantly struck an official to get himself disqualified.
And I would have to go back and check our record books, but I can't recall a singles match between Andrews and Converse?
I don't think so. Back in the days of the Aftermath that William L. Cross talked about earlier to open up the broadcast, the Aftermath and Andrews and Evan Banks, when they were known as the Killbillies, had some matchups. But I think this is a first time ever meeting, and the pressure is on Aric Andrews. If he survives this title match, he passes 1 calendar year as champion. Absolute justice to absolute justice. Cover.
Right, excuse me, that's something very few people have done.
Deep cover, but not a lot of body weight on the shoulders.
And as I recall, he's got his eye on the record here. As I recall, it's being the record set by Steve Green.
Yeah, next month, I believe, Aric Andrews, if he survives tonight, he's got, maybe about 4 weeks or so, if that, before he passes the record.
Yeah, high definition Steve Green, one of the great television champions of all time.
Michael Yamaha's up there too on longest title reigns. Just a shade under 13 months. 13 months would pass the record. Andrews swinging on the first. Ric Converse.
Nice recovery there by Converse.
Converse rocking and rolling. The most decorated champion in CWF history, looking to add 1 more accolade to his resume. Woo! Good Lord!
Nice hold on.
2!
And Converse, it seems like he reinvented himself a couple of years ago after he lost to Arik Royal, and he's never looked better as far as confidence and moving around the ring.
Asphalt spike! Asphalt spike! 1 step better than a sidewalk slam. It's the asphalt spike.
Converse thrown out of it though. Richter scale.
No! Stuck him face first in the mat.
Yeah, complete shot. Got him.
Ooh, near fall.
Those long legs.
Andrews got those long arms and legs.
That's okay.
Able to make the ropes.
You know what time it is?
There he
Converse
goes.
calling for the Richter scale. Converse will aim for his first television championship right here. Andrews is on rubber legs.
Wait, look who's here.
Hold on. The International Heavyweight Champion in the far side of the room. The International Heavyweight Champion in the far side of the room. Wait, cradle, shoulders down. Oh, he got it. Aric Andrews steals 1 from Converse. And look at C.W. Anderson laugh about it.
1 year! And still counting! Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
5 minutes, 20 seconds.
Okay? Focus on that in the comment.
Your winner by pinfall and still television champion, Aric Andrews.
I'm sure you'll get your opportunity. But look, you just had a match. Let him run his mouth. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Look, we will get your opportunity. Just get him in here now.
Hey, man. Hey, tonight.
You just had a match.
You see that? I did. And you know you're going to get your title shot. You know you're going to get your rematch. He's nothing but a punk. You know you're going to get your rematch.
Come on. That's good.
That's why you look. All you're doing is proving your opponent.
Hey, that's good. Hey, get your girlfriend to hold you back. Get your girlfriend to hold you back. It's okay.
I tell you what, you did what you came to do, right? You don't even have a title match on one of the biggest shows of the year, so why don't you get the hell out of here?
I'll tell you what. Come on, Tom. You're exactly right. I don't have a title shot. But instead, Smith, why don't I beat your ass a little bit later tonight? Hey, you got a little bit of bass in your voice. You want to be a tough guy? You want to be a tough guy, Smith? That's right. What if I just wear your ass out a little bit later?
You know what? That might could happen, but I got a better idea. CW, look at me when I'm talking to you. Maybe I beat your ass tonight.
Later on tonight, Smith Garrett versus Zane.
For the title.
The best thing you can do is get your $5 butt over there before I make change.
Get in here, do it!
So you want to step up and get in the ring with the big Rottweiler, huh?
You got all that, but you got ass.
All right. I'll tell you what. You beat me tonight. Next show, future show, I'll give you a shot at this. You can beat me. You deserve this, because obviously your boyfriend can't beat me. So maybe you get a shot.
Huh? You heard that, right?
I heard him.
Well, that's the deal.
I just want to make sure we got this. No, we're not talking about another night. We're talking about tonight. I give you full permission to go beat his ass and take that title. Because one of us need to have it. You get it tonight. You get it tonight.
It happened tonight.
You want to go tonight? Tonight for a shot at the title? Oh, yeah. Guess what, CW? You're on, bitch! Yes!
Later on tonight, Everett versus the Rottweiler, CWF Anderson.
Let's go! Come on!
That's great. That's great.
Let's go! Oh, man! 51. Showtime!
For tag team action, one fall, and the coach is banned from ringside. Introducing the first team, riding out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 474 pounds, the Dirty Daddy and Snooty Foxx. And their opponent.
That's enough. You can run along now. Get out of my ring. Get out of my ring. Stutts suspended the coach. This is my ring. He put me in charge. Here you go. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need you to get out of your seats, keep your feet, and keep your mouths shut while we pay respect in his absence with an honorary ring induction from the greatest wrestling mind in all the land. Formerly a champion in the ring, now he produces champions in the ring. He turns your talent into Hall of Famers. He's your hero, he's my hero, and even though he's not here tonight, he's still the leader of the All-Stars, Coach Gemini! As always, in the clean-up position for the All-Stars, a man who's held every title in CWF Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. He currently holds the golden ticket. I'm going to need you to show your respect for the greatest technical wrestler alive today, Roy Wilkins! And now the moment you've all been waiting for. I
Our special guest tonight, pinch hitting for the All-Stars, executed his craft with speed, power, and precision, the revolutionary Darius Lockhart!
Oh wow, wait, hold on. Is this legit?
If so, that's a hell of a late season pickup.
So that's a hell of a signing for the All-Stars. And it is the revolutionary Darius Lockhart will join Roy Wilkins tonight in this tag team bout at the Supercard of the Summer. Lockhart, a very polarizing figure in Mid-Atlantic wrestling, Cecil Scott. Some fans very much in support of him. Some fans, quite frankly, boo him out of the building. But this is a real thing. The All-Stars, at least for a one-day contract, have secured the services of Darius Lockhart.
Yeah, Darius Lockhart, I'll go on record and say I'm a big fan of the guy. But I'm curious to see how well he's going to work as a team here. He's very much a loner, but very much the type of athlete that the coach covets.
Yeah, he is, and quite frankly, this is a great, as we sound the bell, quite frankly, this is a great replacement for Arik Royal. The ace Arik Royal called out of state on a family emergency. We wish Arik Royal well, but this is a great replacement for Royal specifically because Lockhart, great striking ability, great speed, great power, and perhaps most importantly, great explosiveness. He's a very, very comparable wrestler in a lot of ways to Arik Royal. Royal's more powerful and more experienced, but as a comparison go, there's quite a few ways you can compare Lockhart to Royal. So if I may be permitted a small pun, the game plan doesn't change that drastically.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to change a couple of the moves and things that you planned on doing, a couple of strategies, but you don't have to worry about Lockhart not holding up his end of the deal.
But will the teamwork be there?
Yeah, that's my question.
Will they gel together the way that Royal and Wilkins have gelled together in the past? Royal and Wilkins were rivals for years before they became a team, so the familiarity is there. Lockhart frees himself from the youngest vet in the biz, the Dirty Daddy.
Seeing some great mat work here.
Lockhart, of course, spent about 6 months of his career training in Britain.
Shades of Miano Collection AT here, got him tied up.
No justice, no peace.
Oh dear. Oh, baseball slide breaks the knot that he had Dirty Daddy tied in. Cover! It got about a count of one.
Yeah, it's been documented. Darius Lockhart has spent a lot of time overseas in Europe. He calls it a second home in a lot of ways. And you've seen a lot of that influence in his early game plan here.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. The coach serving a one-game suspension due to repeatedly attacking referees. Was this the call of Roy Wilkins, I wonder? Certainly they didn't let Jerry Carey pick the partner.
I wouldn't let Jerry Carey pick out a necktie.
Certainly not a pair of pants. Or perhaps the coach is still somewhere calling the plays. Tag into Snooty Foxx, the most explosive rookie in the history of CWF Mid-Atlantic. Oh! Inside-out cannonball.
Very impressive.
Lockhart crushed. Snooty Foxx, so big and so powerful, but Cecil Scott, Snooty Foxx is still raw bone. He hasn't grown into that amazing power yet. When he puts all the pieces together, this guy is going to be almost surefire champion.
Yeah, we see him get closer and closer every passing match as we get another cover. And this got to remind Dirty back when he fought Billy Robinson back in '75.
Dirty Daddy spent some of the early part of his career training in the Royal Forest of Dean back in the day.
What in the absolute hell?
Oh my God! Super Chicken has made an appearance.
I don't know if he's on camera yet, but he came out behind us.
Yeah, there he is. Super Chicken has made an appearance.
How the hell do you miss that?
The mascot of the All-Stars. And wait a minute, look on the far side of the ring. Look on the far side of the ring.
Roy Wilkins must be a fan.
Wilkins and Jerry Carey are having conference with Super Chicken on the far side of the Lockhart is in the ring wrestling, and Wilkins and Jerry Carey are talking to a chicken.
Yeah, and Wilkins hasn't been legal in this ring yet, not for nothing.
Covered. Only got 2, and
they're out there glad-handed with the super chicken.
Lockhart looking to his partner, and there's nobody there.
Yeah, Lockhart has pulled the labor here in this match.
Oh, drop toe hold, heads up. Snooty Foxx drops that big elbow.
To the next snap, yes.
Look at Jerry Carey and Wilkins are having conference. Oh, jeez.
Going into this, I was worried about the teamwork of Lockhart. It's been Wilkins who hasn't been the team player, if we're being honest.
Well, Wilkins is over there getting instructions from a chicken.
Oh, no.
There's the teamwork finally coming into fruition.
I've talked to chicken many a times, just to be honest with you.
Look, I'm just going to be honest here. It's been a long time since we've seen the mascot of the All-Stars come to ringside, and the timing of this is very dubious. Very dubious timing, Cecil Scott.
What are you driving at?
I'm not driving at anything.
I feel like you might.
Wilkins, I believe, may finally
he's a legal man now.
Be legal in this contest.
Yeah, he dumped Dirty on the outside. He's going to work. Now, one thing that might cause a disadvantage for this All-Star team, they're not Dirty and Snooty aren't going to get a different look. You're going to get 2 technical wrestlers here instead of that raw power that Aric Royal brings.
Right. Lockhart's got great explosiveness, but we saw him wrestling. Will his pure wrestling be a compliment to Wilkins, or is Wilkins going to have to take it to a fight like when he just drove that knee into the solar plexus of Dirty Daddy?
We know Wilkins isn't afraid to fight if he feels like he has to. Right now, he's just roughing up Dirty.
Oh, by the hair. Very interesting, Cecil Scott, to see Wilkins getting more aggressive than his partner.
Yeah, much more aggressive. Maybe a coincidence. Right after he talked to the Super Chicken, he comes in and gets really aggressive.
Are you trying to insinuate that Super Chicken is calling plays from the corner?
I mean,
what are you driving at, Cecil Scott?
I'm not driving at anything either. I'm just, calling it like I see it.
Wilkins slugging away at Dirty.
Now we're seeing a little teamwork here. Oh, Darius, did it seem like he's a little apprehensive there? Like maybe he doesn't fully trust Wilkins?
Yeah, a little tentative, I'm very curious. Maybe we'll dispatch CL Party to get a word with Darius afterwards. I'm very curious to see why Darius Lockhart took this opportunity to team with Wilkins.
I mean, it's a pretty high-profile match on a big card.
No, it definitely is.
I mean, it's a smart match to take.
Cover. It is, but like you said earlier, Lockhart is such an individual. He's such a loner. I'm very interested. Obviously, the coach is not here tonight, but I'm interested in Lockhart putting himself in a position to basically take orders, for lack of a better term, from the All-Stars.
And if we're putting it bluntly, a lot of the ideals that the coach has doesn't line up with the ideals of Darius Lockhart.
Yeah, that's kind of the point I was getting at. He in the ring, he seems like a good fit, but out of the ring, personality, he seems like a poor fit for the All-Stars mentality.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we got a lot more questions than answers here.
Super Chicken is talking to Jerry Carey on the outside. Super Chicken is giving Jerry Carey tips on the outside. Wilkins is in the ring. I promise you, I'm not making this up. Cross body, he soars and crunches Dirty.
Boom.
Only got 2.
Yeah, Snooty a little too far to break that up.
Let me take this thing, come on.
Yeah, he's had a full-blown conversation with this chicken on the outside. 7-inning stretch.
Got the legs trapped.
Got to get it turned over, a little lift up, and he's got it.
Yes, sir.
He's got this thing hooked. Too close to the ropes.
It's a great move from the veteran, the youngest vet in the biz, Dirty Daddy. And man, Wilkins using 4.999 of that 5 count.
That was interesting. Darius implored him to break the hold. I don't know, maybe he's thinking don't get disqualified, I want the winner's purse, or maybe there's something else there.
And Lockhart does not take the opening that Wilkins presented.
Man, I don't know. This is just a really they're not quite dysfunctional, but they're definitely not on the same page.
It's been a strange night for tag team wrestling. Some folks call it a sling blade, he calls it the Kaiser blade, and he just dropped Darius Lockhart with it.
And most importantly, it's got him a little bit of space so he can make
bought him opportunity, yes sir.
We got Wilkins.
Wilkins is in it, so is the Foxx. And Snooty has Wilkins come to him. Great thinking on the part of Snooty Foxx. Snooty didn't rush in, he had Wilkins come to him, and a straight right hand got nothing.
He dared him to hit it.
No water in the pool. Woo!
Great explosiveness on that elbow.
Cover two. Oh my God, two.
And he's got a very recent win over Wilkins in singles action.
Back in Chapel Hill, yes sir. Snooty Foxx has been in there with the veteran. He knows what to expect.
Following slam, SOS.
Woo! Sitting 2/3 of the way across the ring. Snooty Foxx is rocking and rolling. Now we have seen this big man take to the top rope uncharacteristically. He kicks Lockhart off the apron. Lockhart there for the team. Woo! Flying Bulldog.
I think that's going to do it.
Cover two. No. Wilkins. Slick as anything. Wilkins slips out.
As tough as they come.
Been a couple of real close near falls tonight already.
Yeah, a couple of them may have been a little questionable, but that was pretty clear. Wilkins did kick out.
Uh-oh, Snooty. Oh, great thinking from Wilkins.
Sit him up, he got towers right out of that lariat.
Man, he stuck him too. Cover two, no sir.
Referee Sharpe, so he is right there. And Dirty and Darius, I'm not seeing hide nor hair of either of those guys right now.
Dirty down on this side of the ring. Lockhart is down on the far side. Wilkins again is looking to the chicken for advice.
The things we have to say on commentary sometimes.
You're right, though. We're basically down to a one-on-one matchup here.
If this thing's going to be a shootout, then that's the Snooty's advantage.
Yes, it is. Blocks Wilkins, nails him.
That's what we've had so far.
Snooty loves to fly for a big man.
That's a lot of weight coming down on that double axe.
Snooty Foxx is calling for the power slam. Wilkins may be stuck without a partner. He may be up the creek without a paddle.
Yeah, Darius, he took a spill and he hasn't moved. Golf swing?
Did not get the golf swing. Spear got nothing. Oh, he caught himself.
Oh, spine buster him into the buckle. That was very unique.
Yeah, great thinking on the part of Snooty Foxx. Dirty fires away. They have trapped Wilkins for several minutes here.
Whoa! Saw Darius and he took him out.
Yeah, Dirty soars to Lockhart. Power slam, perhaps.
Yeah, go to the buckle.
Boom! Jerry Carey's got the ref. Jerry Carey's got the official. Wait in the ring. In the ring. Who the hell? Buddy Landell in the ring. In and out. Wait, hold on.
So who the hell's in the chicken suit?
Wait! Wait, no! Quick as a cat, you're kidding me! The All-Stars have won it! Are you kidding me, man?
What the hell just happened?
Well, the game is over, so the one-game suspension is over. Wilkins has won this matchup.
13 minutes and 12 seconds, the winners by pinfall. Roy Wilkins to Darius Lockhart.
You see that? You see that? That's not teamwork. That's the teamwork. Oh, boy, that's not our team. This is how we spell it.
Congratulations, Jerry Carey, Roy Wilkins. You guys are tremendous. Even without me, I couldn't be anywhere until that match ended, and now my suspension's over. But you guys did everything. It was great. I could not be prouder. I could not be prouder. It was awesome. It was awesome. But you know what else? It showed to me that we had a consistent part in the All-Stars. It's a very important part. After watching that match and watching you, Darius, I think you can absolutely fill the spot and be champion for the All-Stars. But the champion that can wrestle. But a champion that can wrestle. That's a whole different ballgame. That's a whole different ballgame.
So take that deal. Take that deal.
You need to not know me very well, huh? I am no man's champion, buddy. And I'll be damned if I do anything like this. If I'm part of anything like this. But you know what? That's cool. Do you? I'm gonna decline. I got a little something of my own going on right now.
Oh, good Lord, he declined the offer from the All-Stars, and Wilkins blasted him. How dare the coach ask Darius Lockhart to be his new champion? Whoa!
I can't think of anything more insulting.
Come on, Daddy! You want to fight? Yeah! Come on, Chet! Punch! Let's go, respect!
Folks, the Johnny Weaver Memorial Cup Tournament kicks off very soon. Here on CWF Worldwide, we have invited some of the best talent from all over the world, including Australia's Mick Moretti, who will be competing in this year's Weaver Cup Tournament, and he says, you're gonna notice us.
Oh, hello. The Rapscallion is bringing you a message. In light of the recently created What Culture Pro Wrestling World Cup, in which Australia and New Zealand have been filed away into a rest of the world category. This brings to light a bigger issue that I've got, in which Australia and New Zealand are constantly being overlooked and ignored, despite the fact that we can generate world-class talent. Don't believe me? Look around! You'll see us popping up everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a change. Make a change. I've brought myself here to the United States of America to get it started, to start a revolution, if you will. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to get whatever attention I need to get. I've created myself a little hashtag. Consider this video, that hashtag, a recruitment drive. For anyone from Australia, New Zealand or abroad who agrees with this message, fans, wrestlers, promoters, anyone, join me. Use that hashtag, share this video, regram, retweet, whatever it takes to access our combined viral reach and shove our talent down their throats. Oh, Australia and New Zealand promoters, it's time to start getting the good stuff online, because people are going to start coming looking for it. All the trouble I'm gonna cause, I can guarantee the world one thing. You're gonna notice us.
Please welcome out first, the PWI International Heavyweight Champion, CWF Anderson!
You do all you want. It don't matter. You act like I care. The champ is here. All your boos, don't stand the champ. The champ is here. Get on your feet. Big boy tonight, stepping up to the plate. It don't matter. See what they like here. I like this too.
We have our bell as Absolute Justice rolls on. And very important match here. If Smith Garrett can come away with a win against CW Anderson, he will get a future shot at this PWI International Championship.
Yeah, it's maybe one of the biggest matches of Smith Garrett's career. Still relatively young in his career. Former worldwide television champion. Won that title from Cedric Alexander, who is now featured prominently on Monday Night Raw and 205 Live. But if Smith Garrett defeats the Rottweiler, if he defeats the PWI Heavyweight Champion, he will earn a future title opportunity. Anderson adamant that he would not defend against Converse, but said, hey, I'll defend against Smith Garrett next month, any future event, if he beats me here tonight.
Absolutely, he's put his money where his mouth is. I'll give CW Anderson credit for that. And to Ric Converse's credit, he gave Smith Garrett his blessing to go for it. But man, we're going to see if Smith Garrett can really get off the porch and hunt with the big dogs here with this big Rottweiler. And for better or worse, CW has become more of a permanent fixture here in the Sportatorium.
Anderson not expected to be here in Absolute Justice. Carnival time. Anderson is so aggressive. He's a veteran, and he's just raw boned. He's so hyper aggressive is Anderson.
Yeah, one of the coldest people you'll ever meet as well, both in the ring and in the back. We've stated many times that we try to talk to the wrestlers, but neither of us try to dare talk to CW Anderson. We got a stalemate here. CW going to pick up the pace here. Again, a stalemate, but CW's the first to flinch.
Okay. One more. Okay.
Oh! Right hand. And the Rottweiler escalates this fight. Sign D got nothing. Quickness from Garrett. Olympic slam, perhaps. Woo! Anderson tried to avoid it, he couldn't. Anderson got dropped on the back of his head, and the champion is sliding, dare I say, slithering out of the ring.
Yeah, like you said, he tried to get out of that Olympic slam. It may have ended up being worse for wear afterwards.
Anderson called timeout. That's not really how things work in wrestling, but that's okay, whatever.
Yeah, but never costs you anything extra to complain, does it?
Pierce. Oh boy, Garrett, whoa! Charged at Anderson. Anderson slips out. Oh!
Man, Smith Garrett, he's shown a lot of confidence trying to get to a fight with CW Anderson on the floor.
Oh, I got him again.
This is a man that has extreme roots, somebody you don't want to take lightly out there on the floor on the streets.
No, absolutely not. Anderson.
Oh, and he just chopped that shiny new ring post.
Anderson lives for these no DQ type matches, and if it's a fight on the outside, he will win it 9 times out of 10. It is Smith Garrett's best opportunity to get it back in the ring, as this is not an Extreme Rules situation, not a no DQ type situation. The more that it slants in that direction, more it's going to favor CW Anderson.
Absolutely, and he's got his favorite part, his favorite target. That arm is opened up for him.
Oh yeah.
Now just stalking the man and going right after that arm. I don't think he's going to go anywhere else. Man, this thing is grinding to a halt here. Smith was trying to keep the pressure on early on, but this thing has come down to a halt.
Hey, come on.
Anderson looking to taunt Garrett, looking to intimidate the official. Oh man, slapped the arm. He slapped the arm hard.
Nothing pretty about that. And Anderson has a lot of submission holds. He has a lot of throws that involve that left arm as well.
Anderson got the arm isolated.
Hey, this is not a bad move. I know Smith Garrett has had a shoulder injury a few years ago. And the thing with injuries, no matter how much they heal, they never always heal 100%.
He slaps the champion. Oh, God. Anderson slaps him back.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a wise move. Smith Garrett has a lot of pride, though, and sometimes it bites him.
Anderson playing with the 5 count. Let me say this. This is a situation very similar to what we're going to see in our main event coming up next. I think everyone in attendance would call Anderson the favorite. Agree?
Absolutely. He might be a winner with that armbar.
Garrett has to survive. Garrett has to see if he can rise up to the level of the champion. It is a situation very similar to what we will see in just a few moments when Nick Richards challenges Trevor Lee for the Mid-Atlantic Championship. Very similar dynamic in play here, Cecil Scott.
Absolutely. It's all about finding something within yourself, a level you don't know you have, to try to reach down and kind of overcome those odds.
Garrett's hurt. Garrett, that arm of Smith Garrett's is hurt.
Come on. Come on.
And CW is daring him.
Just emasculating Smith Garrett. Is the PWI champion.
Come on.
You better watch it. He may fire this young man up.
In what other world do you think you can beat me, huh? In what other world do you think you can beat me, huh?
Swing and a miss. Oh, body shot. Another one. Smith Garrett going to the body, Cecil Scott.
Yeah, they're in close quarters. They're in the phone booth, but he went to the body.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, spin kick to the gut.
Woo! Send him face first into the canvas. Smith Garrett is fired up. Woo! Knee strike.
He might have it.
Cover. Woo! 2.
That was a great sequence of moves there for Smith Garrett. I don't know if he may have gassed himself out there.
Anderson pulling himself up in the corner. Garrett has taken a beating in a very short amount of time. I will say in CW Anderson's favor, he has dished out a beating in a very short amount of time. I think we're still inside 5 minutes in this matchup, and Anderson has already beat the hell out of this kid.
Man, that rolling elbow deceiving the elbow.
Oh man, upset. 2.
One of the pet moves of Smith Garrett is that rolling elbow.
There were some individuals coming up out of their seats on that near fall. Are we going to see a Rocky story tonight? Cecil Scott, might we see 2 Rocky stories tonight?
Anything can happen in that ring. We both know that.
Garrett taking a lot of time here.
Might be setting up that soul butt kick.
Might be measuring the champion.
Oh, Smith Mountain.
Smith Mountain, he's only got one arm to use it though. He's only got one arm to use it. Spinebuster stuck in. Dead center of the ring cover. 1, 2, no!
Man, that was close.
Woo, Anderson cannot believe it. Anderson cannot believe it, but it was only 2.
Good eye by referee Pierce there. He was right in it.
Kevin Pierce had the best view in the arena and says that it was only 2.
Man, he had all kind of stank on that spine buster.
Anderson calling for the shotgun super kick.
The spine buster don't get you, the super kick will.
Oh man! Oh man! Ric Converse's music is hit! You see the Tron! Ric Converse's music is hit! Converse is gonna pay back the champion! Converse is gonna pay the champion back! Hold on!
Watch out,
Score point! 2! Oh! 2! 2! 2!
Off of that.
Shotgun, no! Stuck in with it!
He's got a cover!
Cover! 2! Oh! Only got 2! Ric Converse on the stage cheering on Smith Garrett! Ric Converse getting these people up! Converse wants to see Anderson get knocked down tonight! Title or not! Ric Converse wants to see CW Anderson get what's coming to him tonight! He wants to see this young man rise to the challenge against a world-traveled international champion. The atmosphere in this room is building, Cecil Scott.
I think they feel it. I think they feel like Smith Garrett has this one more shot that can do it.
Apollo Creed may be about to go down. Smith Garrett fires away. Again. Anderson is on rubber legs. The champion is on rubber legs. Oh, he spat right in his face. Oh!
Nice right jab.
Smith Garrett showing what he's made of. Spinebuster, no! Smith Mountain,
gonna do his own move?
Going for his own move, no! Oh! Stuck him with it! Shotgun super kick! Anderson stuck him with the super kick, and that is all she wrote.
10 minutes, 12 seconds, your winner by pinfall, CWF Anderson!
Anderson continuing to attack! Yeah, here comes Converse! Converse chasing CW Anderson out of the building, and oh! Converse almost had his hands back on the championship that he covets.
Who's the man?
It's all right, man. You had it. Get some ice. Somebody get some ice.
Saturday, June 24th. That's today. That's the day that CWF presents Absolute Justice in Gibsonville, North Carolina. And where am I at? I'm not there. I'm here all the way across country in Paradise, here with one of my good friends. Now, I'm not one to name drop, you know that. It's way above me. But let's just say my close personal friend here had a pretty busy week. Had a nice ladder match. He was on Comedy Central. And what better way to end that week than to enjoy some nice Motorhead whiskey with myself. But you know, we got to talking, and we have a lot of stuff in common. You see, nowadays, the state of the wrestling business has kind of made us pretty sad. And when we think about it, we're both uber talented, grossly underrated and underappreciated. And the fans and the internet seem to have turned their backs on us. So you know what? Go ahead and have your absolute justice. I won't be there. In fact, I won't be at CWF until you can prove to me that I won't get screwed every time I step foot in there. Because I am way more important than to have to do anything like that. So you know what? Have your main event, have your 2-star match that you're gonna have there, and you won't see me there. But one last thing. Cheers, assholes.
There he is. All right. Yeah.
moment Nick's waited for. Since Battle Cave? When is it, Nick? You've been ducking me for a long time, buddy. Tonight's the night. Absolute justice. Tonight's the night, Nick.
No countouts, no time limit, and no holds barred. Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, is a former Rising Generation League champion, a two-time Mid-Atlantic Tag Team champion, and tonight he cashes in his 2016 Weaver Cup tournament win. And his opponent, fighting out of Cameron, North Carolina, is a former Rising Generation League champion, Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion, PWI Ultra J Champion, Omega Heavyweight Champion, PWG World Tag Team Champion, TNA World Tag Team Champion, and two-time TNA X-Division Champion of the World. But more importantly, he is the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, the Technical Savages.
Richards, he may have solved the puzzle. We thought he solved the puzzle within 3 seconds.
Oh my God, we've got a fight! We have got a fight!
Oh my God!
Holy smokes! Holy smokes! And referee Robbie Walsh cannot do anything to stop this violence! My God in heaven!
They were going to ring this bell. We were going to see her pontificate. But Rick Richards knows it's the biggest chance of his life. Cut it! Cut it! Oh my God! No, David, he's got it! He's got it!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! We are standing in our seats! Oh my God!
Oh, I'm sorry for my language. Oh my God!
Oh my God! People are standing in the bleachers! Children are standing on top of chairs!
Please, fans, stay away. If they're going towards you, get out of the way.
It is no disqualification, no countout, no time limit, no holds barred. 1 fall to a finish. Trevor Lee's got the arm.
Man, Trevor Lee's shown that amazing recuperation. There's no way he could have expected 2 cutters right out of the bat like that.
Nick Richards has hit his biggest offensive move twice in the first, 30 damn seconds?
Yeah. And now we got to worry, as we say, did he work himself into a shoot? He hit his best move. Does he think he's got another one that can do it?
But you've been hit with that move, Cecil Scott.
Yeah.
It bends the neck. It twists it. It drops you awkwardly on your face, on your sternum.
The fingers.
It knocks the wind out of you. Trevor Lee has got more wind than anybody. He's better conditioned than anybody. But he was just driven into the canvas as hard as Richards possibly can, twice in the first minute.
Right, and how often do you see Trevor Lee in the first couple minutes? He's looking a little haggard.
Richards' arm hit that post.
And going into this.
Oh, he sent him into the chair. Once again, it is all legal, ladies and gentlemen. It is all legal.
And part of me really questioned the wisdom of Trevor Lee giving Richards this stipulation, this no DQ. One would think it fits right into his game plan.
Good Lord, Richards has got a chair. Once again, it is anything goes in our main event. Trevor Lee asked for it. He said, the arrogance of the champion, the confidence of the Mid-Atlantic champion. He said, Nick, there's no way you can beat me wrestling, but I want to beat you fighting. I want to beat you at your own game.
Right. Whoa! Andrews. The kid's throwing everything out there.
That's one of those heavy-duty VIP seats, too. That thing absorbed all the impact. One of those metal folding chairs would have collapsed.
Right.
It would have absorbed the impact. Trevor Lee took everything Richards had. Good Lord, what an atmosphere in this main event.
Oh, God, I'm not 100% with my voice as it is. It might be gone now, brother.
Good Lord Almighty. We will stay with you till we have a definitive winner. Trevor got the arm. Cecil Scott, you have said it on numerous occasions. Trevor Lee puts money in the bank with that arm work, and he goes back to it later.
Yeah, no matter what the situation of the match is, he always looks for it. Yeah, before Richards just unloaded everything at the start of this thing, I just had a very interesting comparison in my brain thinking about this title reign of Trevor Lee. Because back in 2005, a gentleman by the name of Kamakazi Kid was coming off one of the great title reigns in modern history with his GHC title run. And an unassuming heavyweight brawler by the name of Takeshi Rikyo was the man to knock him off. And when that match started, there was almost a sense of inevitability that they knew Kobashi couldn't hold this thing forever. And it just seemed like destiny that this guy Rikyo was going to do it. And I'm getting that sense with Nick Richards tonight. I feel like there's destiny in the air, and I think the fans feel it too.
And there is such an electric atmosphere in this room. We thank you wherever you are in the world for joining us. But man, we wish you were here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. You can feel it in the house tonight. Listen to this crowd. Has any challenger ever had the support of this crowd like this, Cecil Scott?
Maybe Andrew Everett, but I don't even think Everett had 100% of the crowd.
Some fans cheering loudly for the champion, many of them cheering for the challenger. I want to bring up, we ran a poll on social media this week in the hours leading up to this, the 48 hours leading up to this matchup. Trevor Lee was picked the favorite to leave the champion tonight. 75% of the fans, 75% of the fans on social media picked Trevor Lee to win this fight, Cecil Scott. But Nick has always had his supporters. That 25%, it parallels the story of this fight because Richards has always had those people that believed in him. Will they be enough to will him to victory here?
They have in the past, and I don't think Richards will have it any other way. I think he'll take that 25% odds.
You mentioned Richards being a brawler. It is a hot night in the Carolinas. It's a hot night in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Cardiovascular conditioning, if it comes into play here, is that Nick's biggest weakness heading into this match?
I think Nick will be right there with you and say, yes, it is his weakness.
Nobody is a machine like Trevor Lee. No one that we have found is a machine like Trevor Lee, but still, even if Richards was in the best shape of his career, tailbone may have hit that chair. I didn't get a good look at it, but the tailbone may have hit that chair.
I had the opportunity to sit in on some interviews and things like that in the days leading up to this, and without spoiling too much, Richards said maybe his biggest weakness is that maybe he didn't put the time in the gym like Trevor Lee did. He realizes that's a weakness, and I think that's why he's had such a hot start.
Richards with the chair. Richards has got a steel chair. Richards has got a steel chair. It is as legal as anything in this fight.
And it's how ironic Richards spent all this time after the Weaver Cup trying to reinvent himself as a straight wrestler, and he may have to rely on the hardcore and the brawling to win this. And Kamakazi Kid himself said it. If Richards turns this into a fight, he's got a damn good chance.
Kazi basically retired by Richards 1 year ago in the most brutal match we have ever seen, with barbed wire, chairs, whips, chains, everything that was used in that fight 1 year ago. Richards, you're right, he has spent the last year trying to reinvent himself as a pure wrestler, but was it all for naught? Is he gonna have to resort to what brought him to the dance? He has had his greatest career success as a fighter, as a brawler.
I say you go with your strength and worry about the rest later. You can wrestle on the mat after you win the title. God.
Right in the top of the head, right in the top of the head, right in the top of the head. Trevor Lee, I saw Trevor Lee just mouth, you son of a bitch. Richards caught him right in the top of the head. I saw Trevor Lee's lips move.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff doesn't feel great. And it's been rare that Trevor Lee's had to go into this kind of fight. You think of the Brand Attitude match, maybe the only time.
Now he's trying to beat Trevor Lee down. It's Richards swinging for everything he's got. The caveman may just be coming alive. The caveman is daring Richards to hit him. Brain cells are being sacrificed. He caught him. Richards caught him. Oh man.
I'll take that Trevor Lee boot over a trash can lid.
Richards may be out. Hold on. Richards may be out. Robbie Walsh is looking for a response from Richards. Referee Robbie Walsh, also a very polarizing figure, but he is close with both men, and literally both men requested referee Robbie Walsh. They both trust him, both champion and challenger. Robbie Walsh has taken a lot of heat on social media.
Great counter move. Great counter move.
Hold on. Robbie Walsh has got a relationship with both men. They both trusted him to be the third man in the ring.
Yeah, Robbie Walsh, I spoke to him before the show. He said he'll call him down the middle no matter what.
I'm going to say something here. If Richards catches Trevor Lee good with one of those shots, if he busts Trevor Lee open, that's going to affect, that's really going to affect Trevor Lee's future. This is a young man that wrestles all over the world. He cannot afford to get his head lacerated. He can't afford to go to the hospital, get stitches. He's going to miss opportunities as Trevor Lee. Richards, quite honestly, has nothing to lose and everything to gain here.
Right, if he loses, he's right back where he was. And it's a, as bad as it may sound, it's a situation he's used to. Rose him up.
Oh boy. Trevor, whoa, STF! Richards is trapped! Richards is trapped! Richards is trapped in the STF! Richards is trapped in the STF! Can he out-wrestle Trevor Lee?
He's nowhere near the ropes.
It is gut check time!
He's gonna hook the hands.
Richards is stuck! Oh, Richards is fading! This is it!
Nowhere near the ropes.
Richards is fading! This is it! It's over! Oh man! Trevor has never trapped a challenger in the STF this early! Oh man! He has never gone to the STF this early! No!
The kid's still fighting.
Trevor Lee has never gone to the STF this early in a title match.
Yeah, but the stakes have escalated in this match quicker than a normal Trevor Lee match.
Richards is fighting. Richards trying to out-wrestle the Mid-Atlantic champion. It may be an impossible task. He has broken the face lock. No, he has not. No, he has not.
He doesn't have the lock. He has a just face lock hooked in.
Correct. The step-over toe hold has been broken. He's down to just the face lock.
But not for nothing, he tapped out Andrew Everett with the just face lock.
God, climb in the face.
Just enough.
I'm going to say it again. Is Trevor Lee thinking about everything that's on his plate? Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Chicago, Europe, India, TNA. Is Trevor Lee thinking about all this, or is he thinking about just the Mid-Atlantic title? Because that's the only thing that Nick Richards is thinking about.
If I can be totally honest, I feel like he came into this match like it's a foregone conclusion.
75% of the fans on social media agree with him.
Like, you listen to a lot of his verbiage leading up to this. Why else would he give Nick Richards a no DQ stip if he didn't think he could just beat him?
Trevor Lee has been rocked with some hard shots. Nick Richards has said on the record, I only have to be better than Trevor Lee for one night. I only have to be better than Trevor Lee for 3 seconds to make my dream come true, to be the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, now we're seeing Richards starting to wane. He's starting to rely a lot on the plunder here.
Swing and a miss. Oh, God!
He creamed him with that.
Oh, dear.
Oh! Stuck him, that's it.
Cover. 2. No, it is not. No, it is not. Nick Richards will not go quietly into the night. He will not go peacefully. If Trevor Lee is to hold on to that championship tonight, he will have to empty more out of the arsenal. But how much can Richards take? He has survived some of those brutal beatings in the history of CWF. He has spilt more plasma on the floor of this arena than any other athlete. But Trevor Lee is a whole different animal.
Yeah, no disrespect to Kamakazi Kid or Donnie Dollars or anybody like that. We've never seen a Trevor Lee.
And he has shown that he will do anything to hold on to that championship. Will Nick Richards do anything to gain it? Trevor talking trash to the challenger.
Oh, God.
Trevor unloading the vicious kicks on the challenger.
man, look at that look of defiance on Richard's face, though, but there's nothing he can do about it.
Trevor seems almost offended that so many of his people are cheering for Richards. Trevor seems almost angry that so much of his building is cheering for Richards tonight. Look at the champion.
I think you're right. The same crowd that willed him to victory against Chip Day, they're willing Richards to beat him.
Whoa, jumped over the chair. Great thinking. Cutter, no sir.
Ooh, Superman punch in the corner.
Richards has been rocked several times. Trevor Lee eats the buckle. Yes, it was.
Good veteran move. Butterfly in the corner.
Trying for it. No. The chair completely collapsed. It crumbled. It's mutilated under the weight of the champion.
That was big. That's big if you're Nick Richards.
What a fight we are seeing for the richest prize in the land. Cover 2. Only 2. He only got 2.
Now, if you're Richards, the key is not to get frustrated. He's unloaded a lot of big shots here. And I know Richards, he gets frustrated sometimes if things don't work. He can't tonight.
Where's Richards going? Richards going to the back.
Yeah, go back towards the entranceway.
Something's being moved around back there.
I haven't been back there. I don't know what he's got stashed.
Oh, geez.
Oh, it's a table.
Richards unearths a table.
It's very rare we see a table in the sportatorium.
Oh, man. We're going to lose a canvas tonight. Richards has dragged that table into the ring.
Is this desperation or is it calculation?
That's the question. That's a big, big question. Who will go to a greater extreme?
He used the table with great effectiveness against the Kamakazi Kid. Trevor Lee able to fight off in a shoulder block.
Clothesline.
Out though.
Richards holds on. Richards holds on. Richards does not tumble to the concrete. Richards held on. Richards could be going for the cactus. Could be going for anything here. Richards will heave himself on the concrete.
And we kind of had the feeling he was going to unload everything. He was going to risk it all of this. For better or worse.
We're moving around ringside fans. In the interest of their safety, both champion and challenger on the concrete.
A lot of us discussed this going into this. We had to worry, like, what would Richards do when he ended his whole career trying to win this thing?
I think the question that it all boils down to is who wants this championship more? Who needs it more?
Right, I think that's the key word, need.
Is it the man who travels the globe trying to prove that he's the best in the world, or is it the man that only has this? That only has this arena? That only has this championship? Trevor Lee just scored a big one.
Right in the mush with the psycho high kick, and Richards is down again from a shot to the head.
Oh, man. Put the brakes on. Oh, German! Disgustingly! Only 2. Trevor Lee drops Richards disgustingly with a German suplex. Oh, man.
And it just seems like Trevor's always a couple of steps ahead. Richards will have this great moment, this great move, and then Trevor Lee's just right back on top.
Oh, man. Trevor Lee is stalking the challenger. This may be the biggest prolonged advantage that Trevor Lee has had. He's stalking the challenger. Richards may be out of gas, see there.
Yeah, Richard, he looks like he's laboring a little bit.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a receipt. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Richards is getting torn apart by the champion. Nick Richards is being torn apart by the Mid-Atlantic champion.
Another penalty kick. And I think Trevor's trying to prove a point now.
He's trying to kill that arm, too.
I think part of it may have felt embarrassed by the way Richard started this thing, and he's trying to prove a point.
I think you're 100% right. Trevor Lee almost antagonizing his fans to continue cheering for Richards. The tide in this arena has turned.
Whoa. 2 guns in the air to the champion.
Nothing. Cutter, oh dear. Oh, he's got him! He's got him in a choke! Trevor Lee will choke the challenger out, and it is as legal as a wrist lock.
Absolutely, he can slip it right over that windpipe if he wants to.
Trevor Lee can choke the challenger out here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, same thing he did to Chip Day.
It put Chip Day down. It may have just put Richards down. 2. No!
He rolled that shoulder up. Yeah, the choke and the kick is what put Chip Day down, but Richards barely got a shoulder up.
And now again, the Let's Go Nick chants seem to be rising. It's different pockets in the arena. Some cheering for Richards, some cheering for Trevor Lee. Everyone is watching this high-stakes main event. What a night.
It's delivered every bit that we thought it would.
And they can fight all night.
Yeah, we've seen Trevor do it.
Crowd on their feet for Richards.
He's gonna set up that choke again, maybe?
Might be.
Why not?
Oh,
he's dead weight.
Richards collapses. Richards collapses in a heap.
Yeah, watching there checking on him. Yeah, Richards is stirring again though.
Trevor Lee, the crowd cheering for Richards has really gotten under the skin of the champion. Wait!
Oh! Got the cutter for the 3rd time, and man, Trevor, he popped back up to his feet.
Oh man, Trevor Lee is trying to get to his feet. Trevor Lee is using that table for support.
Is this the last gasp that Richards has?
Trevor Lee is wobbly. Trevor Lee is dazed. Oh, table! Just like he beat Kazi! Just like he beat Kazi a year ago!
We've got a new champion!
2! Oh! It was a flinch of the shoulder from the champion that stopped Robbie Walsh's count, and then Trevor Lee burst out of the pinfall.
Is Trevor Lee beatable? Can you keep the guy's shoulders down?
It was a flinch from the champion who came to his wits and then burst out of that pinfall attempt. And now what?
Does Richards have another trick up his sleeve?
We've seen some heavy-duty objects be used in the past. Richards is calling for chairs from the fans.
Yeah, Richards always seems to have a next level when it comes to this plunder.
Richards setting that chair up. Some fans really excited by the violence. Other fans turned off by it. But that is the rules of this high-stakes main event matchup. And oh man,
this is going into a pretty disturbing direction here.
Man, Trevor Lee's head is through the chair. Trevor Lee's head is through the chair. What is Richards trying to do here?
Whoa! He's going to break his neck.
Oh! Trevor Lee has still got that chair. Oh, dear! Oh my God! And Richards makes the cover. He's got the title.
That's the biggest shot of this match!
Oh
my God!
Oh, man alive! Man alive!
Unbelievable improvisation by the challenger, but he still couldn't keep this indestructible champion down!
Richards may have used everything he's got. Cecil Scott, you have been an in-ring competitor. How frustrated is Richards right now? How frustrated is the challenger in this moment in time?
Extremely. When you hit your best shot 4 times, I don't know what it does to your confidence here.
Richards will just keep throwing objects into the ring recklessly.
There's a lot of stuff under that ring, too.
Trevor Lee is busted open. The Mid-Atlantic champion has been busted open. Ringside officials just grabbed me and said the Mid-Atlantic champion has been busted open.
Yeah, kind of hard for us to tell from our vantage point. Yeah, we just got pulled aside.
Richards has got, good Lord, what is that, half a dozen chairs in the ring?
Yeah, at least 5, 6 chairs out there.
Trevor Lee is down. Richards is taking a lot of time here to set up whatever this is. Is he taking too much time? Does he need to pursue? Or does Richards have the luxury of time on his side?
I don't know, he might be overthinking here.
Yeah, Trevor Lee is on Dream Street here. Trevor Lee is hurt.
We got like 6 shares.
That's about to be. Trevor Lee is still advancing on the challenger, and now it is Richards looking to disrespect Trevor Lee. It is Richards looking to hurt the Mid-Atlantic champion.
Man, I don't know.
Oh, man.
Again, is this game plan or desperation?
So much history between these two men, so much pride. Neither man wants to come out on the short end of this matchup. Listen to the people!
Oh man, the champion is back up!
Good Lord. Good Lord, what a fight. Good Lord, what a fight.
And I think Trevor Lee's got everything he thought he would get from Richards and more.
Ooh.
Oh man. Oh no.
Trevor Lee looking back. Trevor Lee's got to think about his future. Nick Richards only has to think about this moment and this victory. Oh, and Richards to the outside. Oh dear. Trevor Lee sprints down, heads up on the front row. Oh, he kicked Richards right in the face.
Right in front of us.
Oh, man.
Champion's about to start unloading here.
Trevor Lee with fire in his eyes. Trevor Lee looks to finish the challenger. Trevor Lee going to the top. God, this is so dangerous, guys. Oh, God.
A bit.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Nobody came out good from that. Man, Walsh, I saw a lot of concern in the face of referee Walsh.
Both men are down.
And under normal circumstances, the referee would look at maybe a draw or a no contest here.
Not tonight. Not in this title fight.
Both guys just got wiped out from that. Both of them took that just incredibly awkwardly.
Yeah, that was about the least graceful superplex I've ever seen in my life. It looked like a plane crash. They plummeted into those chairs.
And honestly, I think we're at square one. I just don't think Trevor Lee got the better of that.
Again, who wants it more? Who needs it more? Who needs to leave here with that belt in their hands? The man wishing to hold on to everything, or the man that has nothing but the dream of leaving here as champion? Man alive.
And both of these tremendous competitors back up to their knees. And just a guttural fight on their knees, back and forth. Yeah, there's nothing left in either of these guys.
So much exhaustion between the two of them. Crowd again is cheering for Richards. Look at him face to face. Champion and challenger, forehead to forehead. As Richards finally earned the respect of Trevor Lee, a gentleman's agreement to beat the hell out of each other. A gentleman's agreement to beat the hell out of each other.
He hit the kill shot in the midst of their exchange. A desperation knee strike by Trevor Lee.
We got ringside officials circling the ring. We got so much garbage inside the ring.
I see people from the locker room have emptied out here watching this match.
Yeah, wrestlers from the undercard are all over the arena. Oh, man. Trevor Lee. Oh, jeez. Richards will not quit. For all his faults, Richards will not quit.
Oh, look at that face. It's like the inevitable suck in on Richards.
Oh man, you may be right. Richards, oh dear.
Elevated STF.
Richards, good Lord. Trevor Lee, good Lord. It's over, it's over, it's over. It is all over.
Nick Richards came in with nothing but a dream, and it ends in a nightmare.
And still, CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion Trevor
You got a big knot on your face. You just killed me with those shots. But good shit, buddy. Mitch, just sit there for a second. I'm going to start by saying that's not what I was expecting.
Awesome match, man. Awesome match.
If I needed to fight like that, I've never been an asshole to you all these times. Oh, well, man. I know that now. Here we are, bud. The main event of Absolute Justice. Everybody, I want a fucking Nick Richards chant right now. Come on, man. Trevor took me over. I don't know what to say now. Thank you.
That was awesome.
No, thank you for being here. Thank all of you for being here in this hot building. I didn't know if I was going to have what it takes to step in here with Trevor. I know I told you guys I was ready, and I know the image was in I was ready for this, but I did not know. And I hung toe-to-toe with one of the best wrestlers on the planet. And I got to do it in my home with the people that I love and the people that come here and bust their ass every month to make CWF Mid-Atlantic one of the top wrestling promotions in anywhere. Tonight wasn't about me. Not all of me. It was about me. It was about Trevor. It was about Grant. It was about all of you. It's about everybody who puts these shows together. And I am honored. I am honored to have fought in the main event of Absolute Justice here in front of you.
I don't know where I go from here.
Rematch!
I don't know how much longer we have, Trevor Lee, honestly. But after tonight, I would love to earn a rematch for the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. To be very honest, I consider this to be go big or go home. And even though I did not win, I'm not just going to go home. I'm going to try harder. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to do better for myself and each and every one of you to be right back here in the main event, and I will win the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship next time.